Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris with Exclusi-V, and I am really excited today. We've got a amazing guest. This is Robert Mayberry. He's a personal trainer extraordinaire. He's also an entrepreneur extraordinaire, and he's only, how old are you, dude?
I'm only 25.
Only 25.
25 years old. Man.
Oh,
or
my
25
gosh.
years young, man. That's what I
25
say.
years young. But, dude, like, I'm telling you guys, this guy right here is, man, he's ahead of his time. That's for sure. And I love it because as much as I can give back at 40 years old to anybody that is aggressive and looking to do the right things and not a fucking, I don't know, shortcut taker. And this guy he's not a shortcut taker. I mean, he puts in the work, but he's trying to find out what other people that are successful do in order to accelerate his path. And I was doing the same thing, but I was caught up in all sorts of bullshit, man. I was caught up in fucking relationship stuff and all sorts of stuff back then, man. At your age, shit, what was I doing? 25? I think I was just,
man, making me seem so damn young.
For real,
here,
dude.
Man.
Like, I was just graduating college. Like, I took that 7-year, 8-year plan in college, and then, went to Enterprise Rent-A-Car, started doing some things there. But man, I want to know about you. I want the audience to know about you and what you do, where you're located, how long you've been in business, and why. And I want them to know this because I want them to know why you're my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we've been friends for so long, man. I don't remember how we became friends. Man.
Yes, well, it was through ProTrain.
ProTrain.
Yep.
But I feel like I know you before even ProTrain.
Maybe
because that's how I got to approach you through ProTrain. But we met previously before that. Going out, right.
Yeah,
just some dude stuff. You know? But yeah, guys, what's going on? My name is Robert Mayberry, man. So I am an entrepreneur, like Chris said, / personal trainer, / life coach, just everything in general. When
you're a personal trainer, you're always a life coach.
Exactly, man.
It just comes with the territory. You got to be a counselor,
personal trainer, counselor, therapist, everything, man. At the end of the day,
physical therapist, doctor.
I'm like, why ain't they paying me like $200 a damn minute?
Right.
I'm everyone's job.
I'm doing as much as everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Right? That are getting paid way more than me.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
well, yeah, man. So, I'm a personal trainer. I own a gym out in Roseville. It's called All Generations Fitness. I also have a fitness company called Zeus Fitness Equipment. Be sure to check it out. We got shirts on sale right there. Ladies, don't watch my chest.
I'm telling you, man. At 25 years old, this dude's like doing it. Like, come on, man.
I'm trying. I'm trying. What I like to say is, you keep trying until something works out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, just pour your heart and soul into each and everything you do so that, when it does flourish, your fruits of labor, come about, you'll appreciate them even more because you know how much, you worked hard to do it.
So at 25 years old, man, like, where did you grow up? Like, tell me about your family. Tell me about because that's what I like to get into. I like to get into,
the nitty gritty, man.
The nitty gritty, man. Like, cause this doesn't just come about. You know what I mean? And I want to know. I'm sure everybody else does too.
Yeah. So I grew up in Oakland. My dad was a business guy, so he worked for IBM.
Okay.
He was running IBM. He was a vice president of I think a whole branch or something like that. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but from a young age, I always saw him grinding, waking up, working, and he kind of instilled in me business, business mindset, and what it takes to run a business and just discipline in general.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have one brother.
One brother, older or younger?
Older.
Older, okay.
Well, people like to think I'm older, man, for some reason. I don't know.
Is he taller?
I'm 20.
Is he taller or shorter?
He's shorter than me and skinnier.
Okay. That's probably why.
That's probably
dude,
why.
You look like you about 38 years old.
Dude, I keep getting that, man. I don't understand. I'm like, I was talking to this one person, this one little female, and she was like, yeah, I thought you were 32 years old, man. I was like, damn, man, I'm 25.
No, that's amazing. That's a good thing, dude. When I was in high school, I was sitting in the this is a funny story. One of my best friends in high school, I come into this room as a science class, and I was a brand new transfer student, right? I went to Wilsey Wood High School in Vacaville, and I went into the room. I was early, and so I sit in the back seat. I'm just sitting down, and then like months later, one of my best friends, he says to me, he's like, man, he's like, dude, I thought you were the teacher when I walked in.
No.
He's like,
no, man.
He's like, I thought you were like,
you had a bid or something.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I like had a half stash,
little patch, you know. Yeah.
Little stuff. But this dude was clowning, and so, anyways, that's kind of what you look like.
Guys, I don't have a patch.
I'm joking. I'm joking. This guy's a very good looking dude.
That's what I keep hearing, man. I don't know.
But let's go back to the business.
So like I said, my dad was very business oriented.
Okay.
So, like anybody growing up, I had my ups and downs, high school, college, all that stuff, right? Like high school.
Where do you go to college?
So I went to college I graduated from San Francisco State University.
Nice.
So I got my degree in kinesiology.
Nice.
So with that,
that's where my cousin went. He went. I believe he went there, ended up getting like a international business.
Okay. Yeah. San Francisco has very good business courses over there. Yeah, but believe it or not, I went to college first for mechanical engineering. Yeah, guys.
Dude, it's so much like me because like I went to college for engineering, for structural engineering. Right?
Okay, right.
And I wanted to build bridges and like do all this kind of shit. And then I got to like calculus 2, 3 or some shit.
I didn't even get that far.
I got done. I got to the first class. When math starts turning into English, that's when I go, something's not right here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I was like, okay, so.
Oh yeah, no,
very similar.
I went to the first class, man. The professor was like, "Oh, you take this is just the beginning, but later in life you'll be taking calculus with applied physics." And I said, "Look, I like math, but god damn it, I don't like math that much."
Yeah,
and I changed my major that day for kinesiology.
That's what
I said.
I was gonna do kinesiology. I was so close, but then I was like, I want to own a business, and if I was gonna do kinesiology, I still have to own a business to do the kinesiology. Like I could go work for a business,
right?
I wanted to own my own shit. So I started looking into marketing. I started looking at operational. I think it was like operational something, whatever for business, but ended up going with marketing, and I loved it. The psychology of marketing, like colors and like, placement of products and, how people make decisions based off emotion and things like that. And I just happened to be in the right place for that. But kinesiology was always that second
choice.
Yeah, dude, I would be a gym owner right now. We'd be competing.
Hey.
So it's a good thing because I would probably
he'll come over this table, knock me out, guys.
I'll be like, you want a job? You come over. We can start Zeus together.
Yeah, hey, I've had many offers like that, actually, to be honest.
No.
But yeah, so after college, I dabbled in SF for a little bit, but I just didn't really like. I'll be honest, I didn't like the cold. It was too damn cold over there.
Yeah.
I lived in Daly City, aka Fog City. Didn't see the sunshine for 3 years.
Felt like you were in Seattle.
I was losing pigmentation in my skin, man. I'm black. I was like, what the hell going on here, man? So I had to come up ways, man, to get a little heat.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of heat over here.
A lot of heat. And so I came out here to SAC, and
just by yourself?
Just by myself.
Wow.
Yeah. I uprooted, no friends. I have a couple family members up here, but they live kind of like at the end of SAC.
Yeah.
Like a cool 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
So,
And what age was this?
I believe I was I was fresh off of college. So I was like 21.
Okay.
21, and I got out of college and I felt stuck.
Yeah.
I had a personal training business out in college as well.
Yeah.
I was doing my own thing there, but I just felt like I was in a hamster or a rat in a treadmill in a wheel. Yeah, just going around and the same doing the same thing. So I was like, and I'm the type of guy is like when I start feeling that way, I have to make a move.
Yep.
Right. Because I was like, I don't want to be 30 years old still doing this.
Yep. You know? And that's okay. So not to pause it, but I got to pause this because that's another attribute of like an Exclusi-V mindset, right? Because we can sit there and we can do the same shit and expect different results. Like everybody's heard that when you do that, it's psychotic, right?
Right.
Well, we're not psychos. We're psychotic about winning. That's about it. And in order to do that, you have to change things up. And dude, it's like it's almost subconscious, right? Because as I've started listening to like these positive affirmations before I go to bed and everything like that, it's like changing my life. To be honest.
Dude, I've been doing that, man. Yeah, guided meditations.
Dude, it's so amazing because you're in this theta mode, right? Theta is when you were up until 7 years old, your brain is in that theta learning like early on mode, and that's basically if we were a computer, it's setting our program, right? From 7 years old. And usually that is what people are going to be for the rest of their life, you know, based off of that until they come across somebody else that might show them, or show them a little different. And this data, this type of REM sleep, you know, feeding your mind, positive affirmations and, you know, things like that while you're sleeping, you are in theta again when you go into REM. So this being said, you know, making the changes are so huge. There's a lot of people that they get so stuck on the past. They get so stuck on what they're used to, right? And they're afraid to make a change. Yeah, you know, and like that's why I feel gravitated towards you, dude. Like I knew there was more, but I didn't know, and that's why I love this podcast too, because I'm able to find out about people even more. Even my business partners, I was able to find out more about them while sitting here. Just talking to them, you know, and it's like we would be having this conversation. And it's so
crazy. No, well, you know what? In this day and age, man, talking is so rare.
It's very rare.
Like
being across,
without someone on their phones 24/7. Like I'm very, I might be young, but I'm very old school. Yeah, you know, like I like calling. I like talking face to face. I don't like.
I know this dude. Like as he was coming here, he FaceTimed me.
Yeah,
he's like, "You want to see my food?" Like,
hey guys.
And I was like, hey, that's a little too healthy for me. I did run pro train for 7 years.
Right. You say I'm gonna get a burger.
Can I get a burger? You over by In-N-Out right now?
I'll shake my head. I'm like, man, come on, Chris.
Trying to influence me the wrong way.
Guys, I don't know how you say buff.
No, I don't know either, man. I honestly, it was all those years of hard work early on, and that
just maintaining that.
Right? And that's it, man. So, but. Let's get back to you because I tend to steal the show on things. I don't know why.
It's all right. Yeah. So where was that again? So I believe I was just talking about I came up to SAC. That's right. So came up to SAC by myself pretty much, and left all my friends back in the Bay Area. And when I came out here, I went through a little hardship, you know, because uprooting your life all of a sudden is it can be hard on anybody. Yeah, I didn't know any friends. I didn't know the area. I didn't know where to go, what to do. So I was in a little route for a little bit. I was kind of depressed, and I was like, all right, I had to get out of this state of mind.
And this was in San Francisco.
This was in SAC. So when I moved out here. Yeah, so when I moved out here, I didn't.
Where did you live? Where did you live? Like,
so I lived in a little complex. Okay, little complex out here. I think. I don't know, Fair Oaks, something. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I've been here for like a year and a half or 2 years, and I still know the area. So my schedule is go home, work, go back.
I don't know how you do that, and like my partners do that. They don't. They're like, we have these routes that we just.
Well, I have the routes. Yeah, I don't go outside my triangle.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess in Pro Train, I had like we had to coordinate all the people, all the drivers to like to go here, here, here. So I had a big ass map on the wall. Yeah. So that acclimated me to the area, but that would do it. I get it. Like you got all these 50s, the 80s, and like where the hell am I? I'll stay here.
I know there was one. All I knew when someone asked me something, I said, hey, I take this freeway, and I get off at this exit.
How do I get downtown to the mix or the park?
Dude, I literally just figured out how to get down there without GPS.
That's funny.
Like 2 months ago, I was like, I think I'm more confident to get down there.
That's hilarious. That's crazy.
No, because anytime I'll go downtown, it'll be at night. Yeah. And, I can't, no one really.
Yeah, that's what you said even coming here. You're like, man, I didn't even know where I was. Yeah. Normally I come over here at nighttime.
Totally different. It's a whole different world when it's at night, man. So, like what I was saying, I was I was in a little run spot and a little depressed, so I had to change my mindset. And that's something that's very hard for people to do, man. It's
100%.
self change. So I got up one morning and I was like, all right, snap my fingers, and I was like, okay, it's time to change, right? So I went out and started being social, just talking around. I think my first friend out here, I went to a club and I went up to the dude and I said, hey, you want to be my friend?
That's funny.
And to this day, he's one of my best friends out on the SAC.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's just doing so simple things like that.
Getting out of your comfort zone.
Getting out of your comfort zone, right? And that goes through all aspects of life.
Yeah.
So business, relationships, friendships, everything. You have to take a leap of faith.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
If you don't take a leap of faith, then you always have that what if question in your mind.
Yep.
And that's that's not something I want to live with. I don't.
So you started with that. You started with kind of reaching out and asking somebody, hey, you want to be my friend? Dude, that's the same exact thing I did multiple times because I was in a military family. Every 2.5 to 3 years, moving. I remember moving to Vacaville and the same exact thing. Robert Jackson, I remember his name and everything. Like, dude, me and him both took the wrong lunches. Like, we were supposed to take A lunch, so we took the B lunch, and we were the only ones showing up at this at the lunch hall or whatever, and we weren't supposed to be there. And so we became friends, and it was like, hey, what's going on? And
it's little crazy little things like that.
Little
life,
things,
man.
and you have to. But those, just like you, like, man, those things they have to happen, and you have to get out of your zone so that you can maneuver. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they're scary moments. Like, life is scary, and if you don't have support system or whatever, like, and that's why I'm such a faith-based dude, because I don't ever feel alone, ever. I feel like I got God in me, no matter what. And I got my daughter too. It's like, dude, that's plenty.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's all you need, man.
And, putting faith in people or whatever, that's, you definitely need to do that over time, but they can let you down too, you know? So that being said, trying to throw in as many, life lessons as possible during this, because there's so many similarities, man. Like, I'm hearing in your arrival here in SAC, and that's why I want to have the audience really, really understand where you're coming from, right?
Right.
So you made your friend?
Yeah, I made my first friend here in SAC, man. One of the greatest achievements out here. So made my first friend. And from there, I was working over at Lifetime for a little bit, right?
Okay.
And nice gym.
Yeah.
A little too corporate for my taste, but one of my biggest dreams were to open up my own business or open up my own gym. So that where you're not working for another person.
Sure.
I was spending maybe 50 hours a day.
A week. Making other people money.
Making other people money. I remember, man, I think this was a turning point where I was tired, man. I had worked 8 hours one day or 9 hours one day, and then the next day again another 9 hours, and then we had a meeting with the CEO or CFO, whichever one, that came up to Lifetime and tried to give us a little pep talk, you know.
Sure.
And the dude said, "Yeah, man, just got off my yacht, I was on vacation, but she came over here to check on some business and see how everyone's doing." I said, man, well, I'm working damn 9 hours a day, slaving over, pennies and crumbs and change and all that stuff. And this dude over here sipping margaritas and latte, Mai Tais, and chilling on the beach. And then that's when I woke up the next day and I said, nah, this is it. I got to change, because
you got pissed enough to miss the bus. What they say, I ain't taking the bus no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm done.
The next day I went to my manager. I said, hey, I quit.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, do you want?
You didn't have no plan? Nothing?
Nope. I said, I quit.
You just had enough.
I said, I needed, because I was stuck, right? I was doing that Lifetime, and I was looking around, and I saw my other coworkers. They were like 30.
So what about money? Because I'm sure people are listening right now going, well, I don't have that opportunity. I can't just quit my job.
No, you can.
You absolutely can.
You
I know.
Can.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So again, it's a matter of taking a leap of faith.
Yeah.
A lot of people do not want to be entrepreneurs because they're always afraid of, what if I fail?
Yeah.
Where
are we? America,
right?
And
people fail every day.
Man,
you get back up and
you know how much free shit there is? Like, I've been on unemployment like 3 times.
Oh, Hey,
3 times,
man.
And I will
look, if you play the system,
yeah.
you can play the system.
Yeah,
right?
well, and it's there for you for a reason, right? So that, and that's why people that complain about shit, I just don't understand them.
Right.
I don't understand because we have every fucking opportunity here
to do.
That's why people that come, like my partners, Gio and Rich, man, they come here and they see freaking gold on the streets, dude. They're like, oh my gosh, what are you complaining about? Really? Like, you can start your own business, like you can do this, you can do that, and people don't get it that are born and raised here. A lot of people don't because they just haven't been instilled.
They haven't seen out the outside world and see how other people live, man.
Yep.
Like I said, my dad, being a wealthy businessman, we travel all around the world. So
okay,
in Africa, I've been to Jamaica, Australia.
So you do that with your family? You would
we travel.
That's amazing.
We actually lived in South Africa for about 2 years.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing.
So I got to see how other cultures lived.
Yeah.
Right. And I saw how happy people were very little. Right. And I come over here and everyone's fast paced, like I need this, I need that, I need that, I need this. And I sat back. I'm like, guys, with only you can live off of fucking $1,000 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't really need all the materialistic stuff. People just like to show off.
Yeah,
that's what
you ever listen to Gary V?
No.
Okay.
Gary V.
So Gary V. Oh, Gary Vaynerchuk. If you don't listen to him, you should listen to him. And I don't get nothing for plugging him, but dude has been a mentor.
Gary V.
Yeah, he's been
plugging you, dog.
He's been a mentor of mine without even knowing he's a mentor of mine. And this is with a lot of people for him, but Gary, dude, this guy is he sees everything as gratitude, great, being gracious and being thankful for every situation that you have. And this dude's built a huge following on, the podcast world, business world. He started a wine company with his dad and kind of took the new age social media, marketing realm with it and plugged it in and just blew up in the vino space. And then decided to go into just podcasting and business consulting and all that.
Yeah,
man, this guy is something else. And so, with him, I just see this whole new world of ways to make money, ways to do.
Once I said this, I told a lot of my friends this as well. I said, once you realize how this world works, you realize it's not that hard to make money.
No.
There are literally any company and every company that you either buy from is pretty much scamming you.
Yeah.
They're let me take it for example. Let's do Nike.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
You know how much it takes to make a shirt?
Or shoes.
Shoes.
$5 shoes.
$6. Their markup, their margin is 300% on some damn shoes.
1,000% on the new J. You know what I mean? Thousands of percent on some of these things.
And it's all about just knowing how the world works. Knowing, and you said this previously, psychology.
Yeah.
Right. It's all psychology. You gotta know what people want to buy. For example, people always want to show off.
Yep.
So hey, Nike's why don't we let them show off? Let's price these shoes at $600, even though there's some shoes, but because they have a price tag around it, people are going to want to buy them and show off.
Yeah, they're using their psychology against them.
Exactly. Yep. Right. And so with that mindset, with that mindset and that knowledge, right, guys, it's so easy to make money out here. There's no reason why you can't.
Yeah. Yeah. And not only that, it's you don't have to live off these exorbitant expenses. You know what I mean? Right. So one thing that Gary Vee says, and this is what I was thinking about, was he says there's so many guys that can and should go back and live with their fucking parents, but they don't because their ego is so high.
Right. I want to show up.
You know what? I can't go back and live with my parents. Fuck it, I will never do that.
Dad, please take me back, man.
Right?
I'm saving $2,000 on rent.
Yeah,
every
you're gonna
day.
pay my bills.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing is people will not do that because they'll make some excuse I don't want to be looked at by my friends. And that is so impactful when you start understanding that about people and about subcultures and different things. Man, you are armed with fucking fire at that point.
Well, think about this, man. Look at the other cultures. Look at the Asians, the Filipinos, the Hispanics. They all live with their parents.
Yep.
Right? Because they understand, the parents know, yo, why are you moving out?
Right.
You know,
let's keep the family unit together.
Keep the family unit. Let's all make money. In terms of businesses, Filipinos, Asians, and I think Indians, they all pretty much start business within their families.
Yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
And they're by the time their son is 20, 25 years old, he's running the bit. They pass it on to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And then the dude's already a damn millionaire.
Yep. And that's the thing. It's like, it's very tried and true. And this is and that's old school mentality too. It's just like, build a legacy. You know, you got a legacy that you want to pass on for generations to come. So you have to break the culture static that you've been, in for so long, or your generations before you have been in. And it takes one person. It takes one person that listens to this, listen to me, listen to you, and they go, you know what? Tomorrow,
Right.
One of my buddies, he used to do all of our video, Lorden, man. I'm gonna talk to him in a minute, but he used to do all our videos for Pro Train, and this dude did a video one time, and I thought it was pretty extreme, but it was spot on. And because he's living his best life, you know what I mean? He's just like, in Colombia with females, like at this mansion and like doing all this stuff. And he says, if you're not doing this, he's like, you need to quit your fucking job, right? Like, if that's what you want, right? If that's what you want, if you want to live that life. But quitting his job meant freedom, right? And quitting that 9 to 5. And I'm not, because I'm an entrepreneur. I don't want my employees to quit their jobs. You know what I mean? But I'm going to build them up. And everybody's at stages. And that's another thing Gary Vee says is that, you have to realize that it can take 10 to 15 to 20 years. You are an anomaly, to be honest, but maybe not. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people have to go through the motions. They have to go through the motions, man.
Because once they realize that 9 to 5 is a trap.
Yep.
It's a trap to keep you in a cage all your life, right? Then you're gonna realize. I mean, some like you said, some sooner than later. Yeah. Right. They're gonna realize, wow, what the hell I've been doing. Yeah. 50 years old. I've spent all my life working for a company where the CEO pretty much does whatever the hell he wants. Yep. This is where I kind of just realized like the scheme of things, right? Yeah. We were making, average person trainer at Lifetime was bringing in maybe 10K. Okay. A month for training, right? Ooh. And they would probably get paid around $2,000, $3,000, right? So less than 50, probably get 30%. Well, that's like 30%, yeah. 30% of, and then they get taxed 30%. Yeah. So, while you bring the company $10,000, dude, you're coming back with about $2,500. Yep. Struggling to pay rent, food, and wherever else bills you got. And once again, that 10K goes to the company. That CEO says, "Hey, great job, buddy. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow." Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. And and being an entrepreneur, knowing all the dynamics of it too, is that you got overhead. That fucking place looks like a goddamn oasis for for people with unused space. It has a friggin' pools and kids club that hella that's unnecessary stuff. It's like when I walk into Rayleigh's versus walking into Walmart, right? I know what I'm paying for. Like, why is the Rayleigh's price so much higher? Because it's marble floor. You know what I mean? So, and the CEO, they're getting the benefit of it. So that's where I go, do I get mad or do I get no, you don't do my own thing? You don't get mad. You don't get mad because you have to realize he did the same thing that you did. Absolutely. He was there at one point, but he shouldn't be letting anybody see that of him. Right. Because the fact is that you saw that and you decided to leave. Right. And that's where I vow to my companies and whatever I'm doing to fucking be the hardest fucking worker in the company all the time. Right. Because if I'm not, they'll use you as an example. Absolutely. Yeah. If I'm not, and I'm not on the front line, I'm not leading from the front. Instead, I'm like leading from the back, cracking a whip. Right. I will never get the respect that I'm supposed to get as a leader. Right. And we're about 29 minutes, guys. Oh, like, God. Dude, we'll be going. I almost forgot about this, but listen, Robert, give them your Instagram. Have them follow you. Hey guys, what's going on? So my Instagram is _ Rob's profile, guys, and my website is. This dude post some funny ass shit too. I stopped doing it. I had to stop doing it. I have a meme page now, but I have too many parents that I watch my stories. So, but we got 20 seconds. Okay. So www.zeus fitnessequipment.com is my equipment page.
Yep.
And hey, shout out to Exclusi-V.
100%, man. Exclusi-V, we're out, and we appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, follow,
and subscribe.